Hello everyone and welcome back to 7 Days to Die modded Tarkov Overhaul. I had some issues earlier and I accidentally lost an hour of footage, so we're gonna skip ahead a day. Really, the only thing that's changed is that I now know where Trader Rect is. He's up here, and we have this crafting workbench. Not much else really changed. I think I might have gotten a level, but we really don't know what those do right now. So our main thing is we want to start getting armor. I'm gonna check the armor I have right now to see if it does anything, because I think they've really changed it quite a bit from the base game. It doesn't like have crazy powers, maybe? I don't know. Like I'm mostly just seeing like carrying capacity and armor rating, but we're gonna check real quick. We're gonna need some armor crafting kits. Armor crafting. My gosh, that is a lot of bullets. So we're gonna get started on our armor crafting kits. So I don't know if I've had a single one of those armor parts drop. Do I have any armor crafting parts? Because that's really the opposite of the base game. Because like I get those constantly. Can I build those? Armor crafting. Armor part. Yeah. Okay, so I can craft these. Oh wow. Okay, so those use a lot of metal spare parts, but that's fine. We also found a wrench on the last episode, and so we can get metal parts pretty easily, which we are apparently going to need a lot of. We'll also need a lot of cloth, like way more than in the base game, it seems like. So I usually am pretty good about hoarding cloth, but we'll see if I've got enough. It actually seems like quite a bit. I've also kind of wasted a bunch of my ammo, but I've still got plenty. It's Tarkov mod, so ammo's a lot more important than you think it would be. Like it's actually crazy important. Like we have so much ammo here, but we barely have any ammo for the guns to actually work. Anyways, I also might real quick make a repair kit, uh, weapon repair kit. Leatherman multi-tool, weapon parts, forged steel. Wow, you need forged steel for a repair kit? Well, that's kind of lame. But anyways, I guess we'll just forge on with armor. We need armor crafting parts. If I could spell, that would definitely help. Alright, so we just really need a lot of... wait, is that forged steel too? Yeah, wow, they're really making you go straight to steel, aren't they? Can we make steel? Yeah, we can make forged steel. We're probably gonna have to break down a lot of cars, but luckily we decided to make the junkyard our home, so I think that's going to help out a lot, actually. Let's see. These are already crushed. I'm not sure they're gonna count. And I don't know I've never tried to deconstruct one of these things, so I guess we're about to find out what happens there. Oh, also we have a horrible infection and we're probably gonna die. That's just life, I guess, in this game anyways. Yeah, this is gonna get us basically everything we need. That's perfect. I've inadvertently made a base that's actually going to supply me everything I need. That's not something I usually get. Usually I pick a base location and then I regret it for the rest of the game. I wonder if I can make antibiotics. I don't know if they're easier to make. No, I cannot. They're actually one of the few things that still require a recipe. Hey, that's a shame. I haven't gotten any honey either. I guess I'm gonna real quick try to go visit the trader. I don't know if he's gonna have anything I care about, honestly. We'll see. What do we have that we don't need? FMJ is our ammo type and PST. So this is also for our rifle. So we don't need PM ammo. This is a laser thing. Electronic. I think I'm gonna start just dumping electronic stuff here as well. We have plenty of water. Oh yeah, we also invalidated our need to have water for a very long time last episode because we made the pot, which was literally the first thing we did. Alright, let's just dump all this stuff and run to the trader. Is there anything that we have that we could, like, sell because we don't care about it? Oh, we actually need this into the fort. Not a lot. Um, let's see. Is there anything we could just sell? Uh, this would be nice to use because we got very little health and getting health back is actually kind of a pain. Um, I don't know if it's going to be easy to make a bicycle, too. I'm not sure I want to do quests in this. Like, I'm going to do at least a few quests to see how they, work and everything, but, like, we do quests in the base game all the time, and it's not really that fun. You know what I mean? Like, it gets really old just constantly doing quest. Radiator. Let me real quick see if that's using any recipes. It isn't used in any that I care about, so we're gonna just dump it in here and have that broken down, because I think it's a fair amount of stuff. Yeah, what are we selling? What are we selling? Anything? Gold nuggets. I think we have some silver nuggets, so that should really help our money out. Anything else? Feathers, maybe? Don't really use them. There's a lot of stuff in here we don't actually know if it's good for anything. Maybe we could try selling our recon helmet. It seems to be a little worse than what we have on, I'm not really sure. Hard to tell, honestly, with this game. Let's see, food. Instant health 100, that's actually pretty cool. I really should probably use that, but I don't know. It's really hard getting health in this mod, like it's actually kind of a pain to get health. Oh look, a good old Coca-Cola. Anyways, oh, I could see if the bow sells well. If it doesn't, that's fine, but yeah. I also haven't gotten a shotgun yet. Maybe I will like shotguns, I don't know yet. I'm gonna bring this weapon just because I don't actually 100% know what kind of bullets we're going to need for it. And I feel like Trader, oh yes, right, we're gonna be very slow. It's just gonna be a thing, unfortunately. Oh, wait, does this fix sprains? Abrasions, structure? No, it doesn't appear to. That's a shame. Anyways, we're gonna be very slow because we've got a broken leg, we've got an infection that's going to kill us, and we're also exhausted. We have found almost nothing, oh my god, was I? Never mind, we're actually normal size. I apparently... Ah, that's weird. Crouching doesn't change your perspective as much as I think it would. That's actually, I feel, on one hand, I feel really dumb for not realizing that, I feel really dumb for not realizing that I was crouched, but on the other hand, it changes your perspective a lot less than you would expect. Anyways, we got tons of bullets for this gun, but unfortunately it's not a good gun. It's actually a pretty crap gun. Need to make a mental note that this is here in case we need more metal parts, because those metal parts, I don't know if I brought any, but you need a lot of those metal parts, that's for sure. But yeah, while we're just about as fast as we normally would be, we are not generating our stamina very fast, given our list of medical conditions that's slowly killing us. Which I guess I have to give the game credit. It's fairly realistic. Like, that's probably how you're gonna die in an actual apocalypse scenario, slowly overwhelmed by all of your medical issues. Because, like, I feel fairly confident that I could take down the first few zombies, but after that, I'm less confident. A lot less confident. Also, I need to be hitting up these trash drops because I actually realized they're pretty good. Metal spare parts are used in a lot of stuff. As you can see, yeah, metal spare parts are used in these. Duct tape's used in a lot of stuff. Glue isn't hard to make in this mod, but like it's always good to have some duct tape already made. I mentioned this last episode, but apparently my entire life I thought it was duck like the animal, you know, DCK, and just, huh, I think I made my base in this specific POI last time. But anyways, or I wanted to anyways. But but it's actually duct as in like an air vent duct kind of thing, so with a T. And I don't know how I've gotten to the age of 30 without realizing that. That's actually pretty crazy for me. Like, am I actually dumb? Maybe. Maybe. Anyways, we're probably gonna forsake doing any farming. I don't really think it's gonna be useful. Like, we have so much food, we have so much water. You know how 2.0 is. It's barely survival anymore. Pop a zombie. Oh, also I realized this on the last episode, but so my laser pointer when I'm not so it has an actual stat, like it increases my hip fire accuracy by 12%, but you notice it's not centered on my reticle, right? Well now, well it almost is when I'm upwards, but it also like depending on various things, it kind of goes in and out a little bit. But anyways, it's 100% accurate when you're aiming down sight. But if you're not, it's kind of off, and it was actually throwing me off, which is fine, I guess. At least you guys didn't get to see myself, me embarrass myself as I tried to use the laser pointer for hip firing. But anyways, yeah. Also, this guy, I don't know when he opens. Like it was like 7 and he wasn't open when I lost
Afternoon.
my
Thanks
when
for
I lost
bringing your
my
coal on.
oh my god, I
Come to
have to do
think of,
intro to
let's get one thing
wise
straight.
whatever.
Chop, chop, young
What you
buck.
got? What you got? 762. We do seem to have a lot of 762 stuff. Oh yeah, first thing. Oh my god, we have so much money. Also, apparently we're in Russia now instead of Nevada, but whatever. Well, we have just crap tons of money now. That's amazing. Let's see what he's got. That looks cool. Wow, this is just his weapons page. Look at all these weapons. Ooh, an AKS? That's pretty cool. Never heard of the Lost Raptor before. Ooh, an SKS? Wow, they have added a lot of weapons. Ooh, a Dragunov, or whatever you call that. But anyways, wow. That's crazy. That's so many new weapons. Helmet light. Oh, this must be the good helmet light, because look how much it cost. Tactical gear, armor mods. Wow. I'm actually excited to go to merchants now. Like, this is crazy. Like, I want to see what the other ones have. Hey, do you got any medicine, maybe? Or are you just a killy type? They made forged steel cost more. Oh, wow. 250 for duct tape? That's crazy. But oh my god, that tool set, I've only ever looted one of those. I had to use it to make my crafting bench, and they cost 25,000. That's crazy. Also, this monster, he only gave me 5,000 for that. Anyways, does have this. Yeah, he doesn't really have much in the way of, oh, hey, he just straight up sells a forge. Wow, that's crazy. I guess, like, it's really hard to find them, but once you do, they're really good. So 762 times 54, I'm pretty sure I do have that. Actually kind of crazy what the guns cost. AKS 74. It's more expensive though. Like so far, like we have a what can we use right now? So we can use 9 times 19. We can use 45 ACP and again 9 times and 76.54. We don't want to overlap what bullets we're using though. So let's see. This one uses this one uses the same. I don't know what the revolver shotgun. I don't know if we have those, but I think we do and we can afford it. So I'm just gonna buy this gun. What else we got here? Okay, so this is 762 times 25, which is different from this. Pistol using the same ammo? Yeah, that's actually pretty easy. I don't think that's should work, but whatever. Oh, a Mosin again. That's always nice. Oh, sniper damage deal. Um, it doesn't use the same as this, right? Yeah. Well, the pistol's just plain cheaper, but how much does the damage? These are almost the exact same, I guess. What's this gun use? Yeah, we already have a gun that uses that. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna buy the pistol because it's cheaper. Alright. And is there anything else I want to buy from you? I would have loved some medicine, but like, do you even have honey? I don't think you even have honey. I'm certainly not buying that. These are kind of reasonably priced, I guess. Is there any other gun you sell that uses a different kind of ammo? 9 times 18. I think we already have that one. Oh, we don't have a 9 times 18. Anything else use 9 times 18? Oh wait, but this double barrel shotgun. Where was that other one? Did I already buy that? There was one that uh wasn't there like maybe it was one of the higher cost ones I can't afford. Oh my god, this costs almost 200k. Love that SKS, but whatever. 12 times 70. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Pump shotgun, but I can't afford it. Again, can't afford it. I can afford this, so I guess I'll just take this. Alright, so now we have something to use our shotgun ammo up with. What kind of bullets do you sell, actually? Kind of expensive, I think, but maybe I'm wrong. We still have 1,000 left. I think we're just gonna go, like, do our missions real quick and try to see what kind of money we get, and then once we know what everything is worth, then we'll be more confident. And I wanted to use this as well, please. Alright. So, where is our mission? Let's see how missions deviate in Tarkov. How do I set this to be? Map thing. Yep. How do I make this the active? Oh wait, duh, I'm in the wrong menu. There we go. Alright, it's forgivingly close too, so that's always nice. Did you not give me a shovel? Really? I mean, they're not hard to make, but come on, man. You could have given me a shovel. Guess I just need to punch a few plants and then I can have a shovel. Kinda lame. Like in the base game, he just gives you the shovel. Would've been nice, but whatever. I guess he's not a nice man. He's a very not nice man, in fact. Yeah, go away, zombie. Craft mice. There we go. Oh yeah, I also looted this and got a bunch of ammo. Oh, hey, I want it. We're gonna go see what's in that drop, because, like, now that they don't have magazines, I wonder what they filled it with. Maybe ammo? I would not mind some more ammo. I should put this weapon first, because it has more ammo. Oh wait, right, it's damaged. That's why it has so much ammo. Crap. Anything else I've got? They can use F... I don't think. Anyways, well, it's fine. This gun's gonna do us more than good enough. Also, we figured out, like, the snow's over there. I think the burnt forest is over here, but I'm not sure. And one of these other directions really close by has the, what's it called? Desert. So our mission today is to see if we can break the crafting system open with our workbench. And if we can and make some really cool stuff, like, that's great. We're going to do a few, we're going to do a few trader missions, see what the ammo payout, ammo to, money payouts like. And we're probably going to die of an infection at some point, but that's fine. That's just life. You die of infections sometimes. And then you miraculously respawn. But yeah, there's still the boss we know of, and if I can, like, load up on ammo and armor and just wipe that boss out, like, I'm going to say they probably did need to gate the crafting system, but maybe they've raised the difficulty on the high-end stuff, like, if we go into the frost area, maybe we're going to find frost claws that have been tuned up a lot in damage, or maybe there's no frost claws. I don't know. I don't know if they added, like, if this mod removed some of the special zombies, and has, because they do have their own special zombies, the armored zombies. Yeah. I Wow, that's actually kind of pretty out there. There's a whole city over there on the horizon. Yeah, this game's never looked better, I guess. I mean, like, they have definitely done stuff with the graphics. I can't say they haven't. Yeah. I'm also gonna be real annoyed if I get back direct and he's not open, because like I mentioned, I stood outside that base for like a good couple of minutes looting everything in sight around it, and he didn't open. Like, I left at 7 in the morning and he still wasn't open. Don't bother me. Not a bad haul. Like, I've had worse, had better. No. Anyways, thank you. Oh, hey, I appreciate that. Extra ammo. I'm a good guy after all. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that map because the map quests kind of suck. Like, they're not even really 100% worth it unless you're bringing a lot of. Because the last time I did a map quest, oh, what was that? I just had some really bad lag. I usually don't get lag in the base game. I don't know if that's the mod or if it was just something up with my computer. Yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. I don't want anything to be up with my computer. I love my computer. My computer is probably just under my dogs and things I love. Like, if I had to list it, of course, my wife, my dogs, my computer, miscellaneous other family members, I guess maybe. Warhammer collection somewhere in there, in the middle of the family members. Like, not that, like, I don't hate them or anything, but like some of my family members would definitely be pulled out of the fire after my, after my Warhammer collection, if I'm being honest. Like, it's just a value proposition. My Warhammer collection just means more. And some of them are not amazing. All of them, a lot of them are good people. Oh, yeah, okay, so here is the swarm of bees. That's definitely in there, so that means the... Unfortunately, that means that probably the spitters are in too. I'm gonna be honest, I would not have complained if they just removed the spitters. Would have not complained if they removed the bees either. I don't remember which it is. I want to say it's, what is that one called? The zombie, Darkness Falls, that's the name of the mod. Like, I know they have their own little special bee things in there, which is cool. I actually prefer that, honestly. Like, big bees, like, actually work really well for this kind of game, like, given how annoying small targets are that are barely visible. Usually I'm able to dig straight down and find this on the first try. Not sure if this mod will have changed that. I'm gonna be really annoyed if I don't just dig straight down and find it, if I'm being honest, because, like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's really, really lame that they made the very first and only quest you can take on the first time you meet the trader the worst quest in the game. Like, this is genuinely just the worst quest in the game. No one likes this crap, I don't think. I'm also trapped down here, which is amazing. But yeah, it was straight down, so nothing to complain. I want to say it was in Return to, I whiffed that. I want to say it was Return to Alpha 16. You know what? Never mind. I'm just wasting my ammo. That where I did the first buried treasure quest, and it was just a normal buried treasure quest where I had to just deal with that. That was not great. Not great at all. Anyways, I'm excited to try out some of the new guns because I have a truckload of ammo for various random guns in my base. So, like, being able to just like SWAT team my way through some zombie quests will probably be amusing. I'm kind of like mixed on the changes to the weapons in the Tarkov mod, because I didn't really hate the weapon play in the base game. I really hated how tanky the zombies eventually become. However, I rarely made it that far into the game, so it really didn't matter. Okay, so which gun do we want? ACP 918 725. Did we not buy a gun that does 725? I don't think we did. I think we don't have a 7. Wait. Is this? Yeah, this is a TT-33. Oh, you. So he doesn't wait. Oh. So he doesn't open until like 8 o'clock in the morning, and he closes before it's even dark. That's so lame. Whatever. I'm pretty angry about that, honestly. Like, I wasn't even able to get the next quest. Now, well, I guess I was gonna play around with the crafting anyways, but I was really hoping to do something else in the meantime. That's actually pretty rage-inducing. Like, whatever. I'm trying to, like, just blow it off, but I'm super disappointed about that, because I could have grabbed another quest and done it, and that would have eaten up some of the night, because, like, going out and... oh, hey, it's just, like, froze there when I was switching my weapon. That's interesting, because That didn't happen with the Return to 16 Alpha 16 mod, and it didn't happen with base game. This has only been happening today on this specific mod, and it's day 5 too, so it might be like save game related. I'm not 100% sure. Like yeah, it could be save game related, but I don't want to say anything because I'm not a modder. I'm really not, so I don't 100% know. Like, but it just feels like, considering I've only been playing for 25 minutes today, it's probably not a memory leak thing yet, although I can't rule that out. And however, I have saved a couple of times now, like more than a few in a fair amount of time too. And there is a lot of new items, so it wouldn't surprise me if something getting, yeah, it only happens when I switch weapons. So maybe it's something to do with the animations, although it's stopped happening now. Oh, by the way, this really annoys me, but when you're admiring your weapon, if you zoom in, you don't immediately, like, stop admiring your weapon. It's a little thing. It doesn't matter. I honestly just give them credit for even putting the animation in. Like, more is always better in these kind of situations. I want more, not less. Fun pimps, take note. Oh, yeah, I should probably address this. So, the town hall was not amazing. Not too happy about that myself. It could have been worse. It could have been way better. So, like, that's the reason I'm playing mods. I'm just not interested in the base game anymore. I'm not interested in the direction the game is going in. And quite frankly, I think they're ruining their own game. I think it's gonna I think it's gonna be a Fortnite thing where eventually no one plays the base game, and but there's still a fairly healthy number of people playing everything else, which bully for them, I guess. Like, like what they care about is making money, and fair enough. That's what everyone cares about. I can't spell armor for some reason. Armor. What was I? Oh yeah, I wanted armor. So I need armor parts, which take all this stuff. So let's find this stuff. I think I dumped it mostly in here. And what else do we need? Need cloth. I think I have more cloth somewhere else too. It's forged steel, and we need plastic. Interesting. I guess plastic would be like an easy to make, a very easy to make shielding kind of item. We also need these for something else, but I don't remember what it was. We'll get to it when we get to it. Okay, more plastic. I don't think we need bones. Like heck tape. I don't know if that's referring to something real, but it kind of annoys me. Could be something real, might not be. Don't know. We'll probably need pipes at some point. Sewing kits, maybe? I have just made such a mess of my... Oh, this might actually be able to be used in one of our new weapons, we'll see. I've made such a mess of my base. I've just not been paying attention to where I put anything. I've just been dumping it. And it shows. It really shows. Let's see. We'll use one of these, because why not? Uh, we have pumpkins, that's nice. We're almost out of food. Like, we'll eventually get more. I don't know if they really needed to add more food, honestly. Like, it's a nice little touch, but it's not necessary, you know? Okay, so what ammo do we need? 70, 762, 25. 62, 62. Wait, what? 556, 762, 762, 54. Ah, boy. There is a lot of ammo. Maybe? I don't think so, but maybe? Yes! There was a bunch of other stuff in there too. But it was that, actually. Okay, so we need that one. This is a lot of ammo in this pistol too, so we're probably going to be taking this pistol. How much ammo do we have for this one? A little bit, but not much. We have another pistol. Do we have any ammo at all for it? We have 5 bullets for it. But I assume these are the same bullets because, yeah. So we'll put this one back for now. We'll just put it at the end so we know where it is. We don't need 2 shovels, so scrap that. Okay, so what was our other new gun? So this one, we can't use it, but it uses ACP ammo. This is our, crap, did I buy 2 of these? Oh crap, that was dumb of me. Fool and his money are soon to part. Which one's better? This one has higher magazine. This one has better durability. I don't really care so much about durability. But let's see, we need 1270, which is, yeah, this one. We got plenty of that. So we'll put that on our hotbar. Also, like, I get that they want the night to be dark and dangerous, but I really am not too much of a fan of how the flashlight's kind of worthless. It should be a little better. Alright, so why do we have so many of these? Grab this one. Anyways, let's put our ammo first so we just have it and know it's there. Should be fairly high up. Did we have another type of ammo? I feel like we had another type of ammo for another gun, but maybe I'm wrong. We also somehow have 2 wrenches now. I don't remember getting the second wrench. I must have looted that somewhere. We need our food, we need money. We don't need this. What would happen if I scrap this? I'm gonna try real quick and probably cancel it. Oh, hey, armor part. Perfect, perfect. We needed that. I'm gonna scrap this too, I guess, just to see what comes out of it. Nothing good, so I'll just leave that whole. Oh, we actually needed that. We're just gonna keep these for now, I guess. Throw our iron into the forge, because we're probably gonna need a lot of iron. Let's see, and now we can make armor parts, but let's just try to go straight. Wait, we need the armor crafting kit. They really up the complexity of this all. We only had one sewing thing. Do we have more sewing things? No, we're just gonna have to loot those. Okay, that's great. Whatever. Um, what kind of armor can we make with that? Let's see. Oh, we can't. We need 6 whole armor crafting pieces to make these, but is there anything easier? Oh, okay, so armor is way out of our, we're not gonna be making armor for a long time, unfortunately. I'm gonna real quick sort this out. This is now the armor, and this is now armor, I think, because there's a lot of stuff that goes in armor. Well, I thought I kind of had the keys to the kingdom, and a lot of my issues with this game were going to be solved by the fact that, like, they didn't gate everything, but they made crafting a lot more complex, which isn't a bad thing, mind you. Like, I actually appreciate that the armor is more complex and everything, but, like, oh, we have full-on medkits, cool. This doesn't do anything but stop bleeding, which is kind of lame, but whatever. But yeah, anyways, I thought we had the keys to the kingdom, and I thought we were probably just gonna blow through this game, but now I see it's a lot more complex than I actually thought it was. Which, I mean, I'm not against. A little bit of complexity can make a good game. Also make an annoying game, but, like, I don't think it's gonna go too far in that direction. Now, I think the big thing that I'm gonna need to test right now is what the missions are like. I'm gonna do, when the day starts, I'm just going to do as many missions as I can and see how that turns out. And I don't know. It might turn out really well. It might turn out really annoying. Could go either way, honestly. Did I not just make more water? Yeah, there. Okay, thank you. I mean, the extra light's kind of nice, but I don't need it. We're gonna drop this over here. But yeah, we're just gonna go ballistic crazy inside of a poi. We're gonna shoot everything we see on sight. We're gonna play like this is Call of Duty, I guess. And we'll see how that goes. If it's fun, honestly, great. If it isn't, not so great, but whatever. I'm also really missing my hunting knife, but, like, as you can see, it's fairly hard to make repair kits. What's a weapon repair kit take? I mean, I could repair my knife, and I do love my knife, and I think I have oil somewhere too. Weapon parts, I do have those. I have oil somewhere. Where's my oil? I'm like 90% sure I have oil. Oh, hey, drain cleaner. Anyways, 90% sure I have oil somewhere, please. Why not? Well, I mean, I have a wrench. I can just, like, wrench something if I really have to, but I thought I had oil. I would honestly say they probably extended out how much stuff is in this game more than they need. Like, if they wanted to go like run gun weapons gameplay, I would definitely have recommended. Um, of course, there's always a person who is spamming in my chat. Like, I've got a thing up that basically stops it now, so it should be fine, but I still see it. But anyways, oil, oil, oil. I really thought I had oil. Why not? Do I have to craft it now? I mean, I can craft it, but I don't have the thing to craft it. I also can craft, I might be able to craft gunpowder. Let me real quick see if I can craft what I can craft weapons-wise. What weapon do I have that has the least amount of ammo? So let's see if I can make some PST. What is this PST ammo again? It is um, it is 19 times 19. Let's see if I can craft 19 times 19 ammo. Um, which one specifically though? It just says 19 times 19. I guess that means any of these, but this is also 19. No, it isn't. Okay, so let's just like see if we can make one and see what happens. Oh, we don't have the right kind for that, unfortunately. Um, let's just go through this and see if any. Well, maybe I can just do this instead, and that would 19, 19. Well, I think we can make shotgun shells, so that's nice. Yes. I don't think we can make pistol rounds with any of these, which is a real shame because that's what I need. Most of my guns are pistols at this point, but whatever. We've got a lot of ammo. We're gonna be able to do a lot of running and gunning. And I guess we're just not going to fix our knife. That's fine. We still have the steel spear if we really need to, but I'd really rather not need it. Wood we'll just keep. What do we have for meds? We might need something medical. I know I have some stuff. It's probably in the food. Pack of Tarker dried meat. By the way, that honey did nothing to heal us, and we don't have the antibiotic thing, so I guess we're just gonna die at some point. It doesn't really, like, that's the only thing with this mod, like, healing stuff, and has just kind of, like, completely disappeared. Like, almost nothing heals anymore. And, like, given, like, going out in this darkness, you can't see zombies, you get hit a lot. And I don't even know if that's really the Tarkov's fault, like, or, Return to Tarkov's fault, because one of the things that, it's more of a 2.0 thing than a Tarkov thing. My knowledge, anyways. Alright, let's see what we got here. We don't need the wrench on here. I guess I'm going to just, like... So, I'm kind of in this weird... Oh, crap, I don't want to drop. Weird place right now, because, like, the trader doesn't open for a long time. It's almost more dangerous than it's worth to go outside. There's the motor oil I wanted. And I'm slowly dying of an infection, and I can't get medicine. I don't know where to get the, I don't know where I'm going to get the, medicine either. Like, I guess I could try to find Trader Jen, but, like, it's not easy finding, traders in this kind of, like, environment. Like, honestly, it's a little hand-holdy, but maybe, waypoints to traders is a good game mechanic, you know? There we go. There we go. Also, I think my chat tool on screen, the stream is broken because I'm seeing spammers in the actual Twitch chat, but I'm not seeing them on my recording, which I guess is fine. Tubers don't have to see that crap. Good for them. Good for them. I guess we are making a weapon repair kit. Track. We do have everything we need now. Also, for the life of me, I have never played this game to the point where I've gotten to electronics. Like, base game, mods, never gotten to electronics. Also, I've mentioned it before, but like they've kind of fixed the like you have to stop and wait for your stamina to regenerate thing. in this mod, but like if you're sick and weakly and all that stuff, it doesn't matter. You still have to wait for your stamina to regenerate. And I guess, like, don't get me wrong, that makes sense. It's realistic, but is it fun though? Not really. Where'd our weapon parts go? I think I dropped them over here. Parts. And then we just need those pliers that were over here. Not really a fan of... Well, let me see if I can make those. What are they called? Um... One second. Leatherman tools. Can I build Leatherman tools? No, I don't think I can. I'm not really a fan of like repair tools being attached to something that only drops occasionally. Also, 2 minutes is a really long time. Just replying to my wife, she asked what I had for lunch. It was yogurt, by the way. Is there anything else I can possibly build while I'm waiting? Um, let's see science. Maybe there's something in here that can help me. Basic healing doesn't do crap. Would love to. Well, handlebars. I could maybe just go ahead and make this actually. Cool, I might just be able to craft the bike. That would really make this game better, honestly. Let's see, we need duct tape. I know we have some, but if we can't, we can just... Yeah, there we go. And some leather. Alright, so that's... Okay, so that's perking me up, being able to just build the bike. What else do I need for the bike? Well, I could go right to the mini bike, but I'm gonna go to the regular bike first, just to have a sense of progression. Bicycle. Alright, so bicycle chassis, so... I don't... Okay, I'm just... Bicycle chassis, forged iron. Okay, we have basically all of that. Need more forged iron, and we're good, so where's our forged iron? Now I have some. I need to make a little more forged iron. I feel like these eat up more, power, or eat up more wood than they did in the base game, but whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Didn't we just get one of those things? Yeah, we're going to put this down too. Because I think it's actually worth quite a bit of scrap, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so let's see. We have how long on the crafting stuff? Alright, so we just need the more forged iron. Already got that actually. Then the bicycle chassis we can make. And then after that, we just need 2 wheels. Do we have wheels? Gavin wheel, Gavin deal. Anyone remember that? That was fun. I might need to make the wheels. I haven't looted any yet. Oh, that might be what blocks us. But let's just take our wrench out here real quick and see if we can get a wheel off of any of these things. Might have to... I think this is just gonna give us a rubber, but let's find out. Yeah, that just gives us a lot of plastic, actually. Sorry, not rubber, but plastic. That's a pretty good source of plastic right there. Let's just hit this with a wrench and see what happens. We gonna get anything? It's just gonna be iron. I guess it's just gonna be scrap iron, whatever. We can just go outside and find a car real quick. Also, might get to try out a shotgun. Let's see. Seems zombie free. By the way, I've complained about this a lot, but I'm really coming to hate the zombie hops. Like, what I mean is, like, the zombies are able to hop ridiculously high now. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea, but it's actually pretty crappy. Feels bad when a zombie can just jump some ridiculous length. They're a rotting corpse that shambles most of the time. Why are they jumping? I might also go back and be able to find wheels at the trader if I can't get any from loot, but, like, I would think I'd be able to get a, like, there's tires on this thing, see? So, looting tires off of it should be totally a possibility. And if nothing else, we're getting lots of those weapon parts, which are apparently really big deal in this mod. As a side note, does Tarkov have crafting? Or is that just like their welding of Tarkov with this game? Not 100% sure. Never played Tarkov. So far, this is pretty good. Like, the main thing I would change, honestly, is just the trader, honestly. Like, that's probably the biggest thing I would change right now. I hate that he closes at, like, what was that, 7 or 8, and then opens up again, oh, hey, it makes 3 weapon repair kits. Okay, so that's better. Where'd I put my knife? A lot less peeved about that now. It repairs with forged iron, actually, and I'm just an idiot. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, don't make 44 of them, just make like 10 so I can have some around. Don't know why I didn't notice that earlier. Makes me look like kind of a moron. I am kind of a moron sometimes. Fair is fair, real recognizes real. Oh, let's just dump crap. There we go. And crap dump. Alright, so we just need wheels. Lots of wheels, actually. Oh, why isn't this in the... It's in the board. What else is in here? Stone? I haven't put any stone in here. I guess I could put some stones in. Might as well not waste the wood. Not a big deal to have everything in there, because we're not really going to do much with it, but whatever. Also, what is wrong with our character? They are so thirsty and so hungry, despite the fact we haven't done anything. Maybe they're just a little crazy. They're just a little lazy. That's a song, I think, but I cannot for the life of me remember where I'm getting that from. Also, we could build an anvil. Stopping us. Oh my god, that takes so much iron. I should also throw this in there. There we go. What else we got? Nothing? We're also about to break this, we are about to break our... Oh, it repairs with forged iron. I'm just gonna repair it right now. So weapon repair kits are only needed for the actual guns. Do I have a gun that has unique ammo? This one uses 19 times 19, so it's the same as this, so this isn't unique. This uses 45 ACP, which I don't believe we have. I want to get that modification off of it, though. And we will drop this, then we'll put our mod on. Which one's our favorite pistol? This is our new favorite pistol entirely because it has so much... It has so much ammo. That's the entire reason we like this pistol now. So far, I haven't really found a gun I think is bad, by the way. I just have found guns that aren't as good. Hey, how long's on that knife? 2 minutes to repair my knife? Really? Oh, whatever. What's our new food item? Can of humpback salmon sounds perfect. I'd eat that in real life. Sounds pretty good, actually. Alright, so it's daylight. We don't really have an excuse to not go out there, so we're just gonna go out there. So our inventory fairly clean. Just dump that. Keep this in case we need it, I guess. Probably won't need it. Alright, so that Jack, Trader Recta, he doesn't open until like 8 in the morning or something like that, so we're just gonna head that way, and we might clear out a poi on the way, just because what else are we gonna do with our lives? This is a pretty good gun, actually. Like, it kills most of the base zombies in one hit. It's just, like, painful, I guess. This is a really cool looking gun. So this is like a revolver turned into a shotgun. I don't know if that's a real thing. Gun people, is that a real thing? That's really cool, actually. The downsight's not very good, but whatever. Also, look at these reticles. Like, they, change quite a bit. Like, this one's pretty accurate. This one's just hitting whatever happens to be in front of me. Hey, let's, ooh, that felt pretty good. So normally I don't use shotguns in this game almost entirely because they don't feel good. Like, until you get the multi-shot ones, they're basically actively a little bit dangerous to you, but maybe shotguns in Tarkov are going to be like my go-to weapon. Like, I'm pretty excited to find out. Oh, what poi are we going to clear while we're waiting on this guy? I might actually, I don't know if it's going to work with this, but if I might grab that mod. It keeps traders open 24/7 because, like, it's the apocalypse. You do business when you do business. It's not about like keeping set times. By the way, fun story about this church. This was my first ever base when I played this game. The very first time I played this game, I wandered onto this church fairly early on, made it my base, turned this into a little killing field. It was great, actually. Back when zombies weren't like as big of a oh, what? Why are you going to church, huh? Anyways, back when zombies weren't as crazily structural engineering as they were. But yeah, I had this whole system where I had this ridiculous ramp that led up into there, and it was great. Can I just... No, I can't bunny hop. I need a few blocks, please. Yeah, real nostalgic being back in this one. Love it. I think I can just build, like, straight up. Yes, I can. Alrighty. Very nostalgic being back here. There's a fair few zombies in here, but they're not going to be dangerous. Ooh, that felt good. Like, so far, those zombies, the armored zombies, have been the only ones that have been a problem to me, and I just, like, wasted this guy, so that felt good. Wait, can I harvest you for care about? No, no, I can't. I was thinking, hey, maybe I can get armor parts off of him or something. Nope. But yeah, back before I knew how the game worked, and I was fresh-faced and full of optimism and all of that stuff, I made my base here. It had a really nice killing field. Like, they almost always went in there, because I, like, put just tons of spikes in front. Wow, that felt very nice. Anyways, pretty crappy kitchen they got here. We also need lots of cloth, I guess. But anyways, yeah, it was a pretty good killing field for your very first base, honestly. Was it perfect? No. Was it good? Yes. I kind of dislike the, I kind of dislike that toilets are so lame now. Like, my brain, like, expects the serotonin from opening up a toilet and finding something, a knife or something. And now that that's not here, it kind of feels sad. But I understand why. The toilets are very dumb in this game. Like, I can't deny that. Toilets are very, very dumb in this game. Oh, hey, just straight up water. Sickly, awful toilet water. Just straight up water. Yeah. The, it was going really well in the... Oh! What the... It was going really well in this poi too. And right up until the point where... Wow, really? This takes a long time to reload. Until, like, a bunch of condors, or whatever they're called, came in through that window there. And, like, up till that point, they hadn't been able to get in through that window, but then suddenly they were able to get into that window. I don't know if it was an update or what happened there, but, oh boy, I did not survive that horde night. Um, yeah, one of my wife's friends is going to have a kid later, and we're trying to, like, well, not later, like in later today, but you know, I think a few months maybe. So we're like working out a gift theater, and that's always nice. The idea of fatherhood, by the way, is terrifying. Like, on one hand, I love my wife, and having kids with her is like kind of the next step for our kind of relationship, being married and all. But on the other hand, like, being responsible for a human being is terrifying. And like, it was bad. Like, think about it like this: you lose your job when you have a girlfriend or a wife. You're a disappointment. You lose your job when you have a wife and dogs. I mean, now your dogs are dragged into it. Now it's only going to get so much worse when you have. Oh, hey, she's not dead. And I cannot cancel this animation to switch weapons. But anyways, now imagine having a kid too. So now you've failed your wife, your dogs, and your kid. Like, ooh, boy, that would be terrifying. Like, I would not like that. I'm just gonna check my text real quick because I saw something. Uh, blah blah blah. Alrighty. Exciting things happening in my life right now. Like, I might be switching careers and getting something very nice on my resume soon. But we'll see. Haven't actually, like, gotten to that point yet, but I'll get there soon enough. Oh yeah, but anyways, I just had tons of spikes here, so they'd funnel over there. It was great. Alright, so it's 6 now, so it's almost time for the trader to open. So I'm just gonna get a little closer to him now. Worst case scenario, we'll like scrap a car or something. Which, honestly, not great. Shouldn't have to scrap a car just get get into a trader's place, or while you're waiting for a trader to open, rather. Um, yeah, I guess we'll just do this house over here real quick. I guess we can also just like break this down too. That's fine. Love my stamina back, please. Lowered by 19. Yeah, a lot of stamina problems. And apparently we're hungry too. Good God, are we in Endless Void? Um, yeah. We are in Endless Void. We're just eating constantly in this game for some reason. That's one thing that's the problem with these kind of games. Like, it's better with the cartoony, silly ones, honestly, where like you don't think about physics as much. But the more realistic a survival game gets, the more you start thinking about, but why do I need to eat so much? Like, that's crazy. Anyways, that was a use of a little bit of our time. He should be open any minute now, and he better be open any minute now, is what I'm saying. So we can get our quest reward. They also didn't change that where the first quest reward is a gun, so like I kind of feel like they expected me to find the trader way earlier than I did. I don't know if that was just me being an idiot or what, but yeah. Is there anything around here I can shoot while I'm waiting? Let's go ski shooting. I already did that base, but I guess I can like start pulling apart the military truck. Perfectly fine option. The It seems deconstructing vehicles is actually even more important in this mod than it is in the base game. I did this one while waiting last time. Like, thirsty now? I'd love to start switching over to coffee, but I think you actually have to grow your coffee if you want it to, I think you actually have to grow your coffee if you want it to, be your main source, because, like, unlike in the base game where you're constantly looting coffee out of kitchens and things, I've only gotten a few coffee beans. So that is one reason to farm in this game, which is good. I'd love a reason to farm. The base game kind of completely invalidated farming. I'm really sad about that too. I like the dumb side organization survival stuff you have to do for the most part. Like, not time wasting, but like systematic improvements. That's what I like. Wow, I just got a lot of alerts. Anyways, come on. Can you please? Faster. Anyone in my crowd remember Malcolm in the Middle? That was a nice show. They're apparently doing a reboot, which could be good, could be bad, don't know. Anyways, whenever I have really slow stamina problems, I always think of the gag in that show where Stevie, he's a kid with like asthma in a wheelchair and stuff. Oh, hey, he opens at 8. What a crap time to open. But anyways, he speaks like so like he sometimes has to speak very slowly between breaths because of the various issues. And anyways, whenever your stamina isn't recovering, I always think of that, honestly. Okay, so 19 times 18. I think we have all of these, but in fact, I'm pretty sure we have this one. But we don't have this gun, so maybe we'll take this one. I guess we're just gonna go with well, let's just go with the money. I mean, the money can turn into another gun, so whatever. Yeah, I want to like go action man, crazy kill. Oh yeah. See, do you have anything else? Did your stuff regenerate? I would love it if you had some, like, honey or something. I would also be perfectly... Oh, hey, he just straight up sells a dew collector. I mean, water's not an issue, but that's nice, I guess. I'm kind of surprised. Anyways, first aid bandages, that's really all you got. Oh, hey, I could just straight up buy an anvil. I think I'm gonna do that. Those things are kind of like a lot of iron, so... Oh, I can just straight up buy wheels too. I gotta come back with the wheels. Although he's probably going to... I don't know if they've changed the rewards. So I don't know if on the 7th quest he's just going to... I don't know if on the 7th quest he's just going to, like, give me a bike. He might still do that, but I'm not sure we're going to 7th quest. It depends on if I want it... If I'm finding it fulfilling to go run and gun. Because that's one of the last things I need to actually verify. Anyways, for the YouTubers, I'm going to call the episode here, and on the next episode, you're going to get some action. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, YouTubers.